Well, if I ever get fed up of being a football manager, I think I've got a new career. Financial advisor. I've taken this club from finances being absolutely dire. We're a rich club. I've brought 137 million into this club in transfer fees. It's a record. Welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. It is part 8 of my time over in Italy managing Torino, and yes, the finances here, well, it was a two-part mission this. One, to get the club out of the financial doldrums that they were in. They were in very, very dire financial trouble, but also to get the team performing on the pitch. And you know what? I think I'm doing them both. The finances are looking, well, rather amazing if I'm honest. So yes, we are classed as a rich club now. We have 57 million in the bank. Yes, 57 million. I know. 26.5 million as a transfer budget, and the wage budget were underspending by about £400,000 a week. I am trying to put more of that transfer budget into the wage budget because next season's minimum guaranteed transfer budget will be 1.15 million. So they could take all of that off me if I don't move it over. So I don't know. I have just done it. No, I can't do it again yet, but I am going to try and move as much as I can. But finance is looking absolutely amazing. How have we done it? Well, you remember Colombo, our centre forward who was banging goals in for fun? I sold him. Just before the transfer window closed, I had a couple of offers came in for him. He was valued at about 34 million. So I had an offer of 32 and another of 36. Knocked them both back. Clicked the button. The next offer that came in was for 56 million. Yes, 56 million. So I took it. I thought, you know what? Let's get the finances of this club right. Because if I can get the finances ticking over like a well-oiled clock, then the football will follow. Because if we've got the money, we can go out there and bring the players in that we need. I haven't signed anybody to replace Colombo. Azon is playing up front at the moment. And he's scoring a few. He's not prolific, but we're doing okay. Okay, after that last episode where I was very, very annoyed about that Lazio result, 2-2 at home, we were better than that. We then played Fiorentina in the Italian Cup quarter-final, and it was quite a narrow defeat, if I'm honest. A 2-1 defeat away from home, so not unduly bothered about that. However, then we did play Genoa and a little bit of a hangover from that cup defeat, and we lost 1-0 to Genoa. We shouldn't really be losing to them, but we did. So I changed things around a little bit. I came away from the two-striker system because I put Cardoso up front to replace Colombo, and we did get the dreaded message that, well, we're very worried about Cardoso. He's not scoring goals. He's on a goal drought. We don't know what we're going to do. So I went to a one-striker system. Azon's on his own up front, and from there on, we did okay. Spezia 3-0 win. Salernitana away from home a 3-1 win, and then Bologna at home a 4-0 win. We did play Fiorentina again in the league. It was at their place once again. That cup draw was a very, very unfortunate draw for us. I feel like if we'd have had them at home, we might have turned them over. But once again, another very narrow 1-0 loss. And then we've just played a Brianzana and a 3-2 win at home. That was a very topsy-turvy game. Every time we scored a goal, they scored a goal. It was 2-2, and then in the dying seconds, we got the winner 3-2. So today we've got 2 games. We've got an away game at Hellas Verona, and then a home game against Atalanta, who are one of those sides that seems to be a bit of a thorn in our side. Every time we play them, we get done by them. So maybe we can get a 6-point episode today and turn that around. And then just looking forward there, we've got, I'm going to play off camera Inter Milan down to AC Milan, and then we'll probably come back for the last 2 games, Juventus and Cagliari. League table's looking very, very nice at the moment. The board are absolutely chuffed to my little mint balls. I must have had about 12 messages since I took over that there is a takeover on the cards. So maybe a rich benefactor, I don't know. But we just keep getting the messages and nothing happens. So all I can do is manage the team, just keep going. We're in 5th place. We played 28 games and we've got 56 points. So Atalanta, who are just below us, and this could be a crucial game today because they are 8 points behind. If they can win that game, then they'll go 5 points behind us. But Hellas Verona in 13th place. All we can keep doing, all we can do is just keep playing the games, take it one game at a time. We're overachieving massively. I mean, top half of the table that the board want would be maybe 8th or 9th. Bologna are in there, 41 points. We've got 56. So we might even be good enough for some kind of European football for next season. Okay, all caught up now, and well, we're just into some football. Couple of games to play. Let's get stuck in. Okay, a little bit of a switch round. Since you were last with me, we did get that dreaded message about Cardoso. So he's languishing on the bench at the moment. If he's out of form and not scoring goals, then we're just going to go with one striker. Azon is up front. He likes to play a pressing forward. He has been scoring a few goals. He's got an average rating of 7.03 for the season, so he's doing okay. We're injury ravaged today. We have no attacking midfield player because Vlasic and Fujimoto both out injured. I'm struggling in the wing-back areas as well. Mantilla, every time he starts the game, within 3 minutes, I get the message that, oh, he's slightly injured once again, so Walters has to come on. Walters is himself injured today, so it's a bit of a problem. I'm actually planning for next season as well now. So the centre-back, Mawissa, who we've got on loan, and he's been playing most of the season. I've now started playing Marino, who is our player, playing him there, because Mawissa will be going back. Cromartie is on loan as well. He's not been the greatest loanee, but we're playing this 3 in the middle now with 2 Mazzalas. So it's Lotka in goal, back 4 of Bakker, Marino, Schurz and Mantilla. We've got Kemlin as the DM. And then right across the middle, we've got Ricci, De Silva and Cromartie. Ilic is going to play as the attacking midfielder today. I was thinking of putting Vlasic up as striker today just to give that a run out because he can play as a striker. Of course, as soon as the thought entered my head, he got injured. So that's what we're going to play today on a positive mentality is the Gegenpress. And, well, there we go. Okay, first highlight of the game. Bakker plays the ball into Ilic. Ilic to Bakker. Bakker out to Kemlin. Kemlin scored an absolute screamer. Bearing in mind he is our defensive midfielder. Cromartie there screws that ball so far wide. The goalkeeper had plenty of time just to watch it go out. He's not been a great player for us, Cromartie. He's certainly not lived up to expectations. But we are doing okay in this game. 3 shots, only 1 on target. And Cromartie is now injured. We always get a slightly injured player in the first half because it uses up a substitution spot, doesn't it? So Diarra can come on. He is an international Diarra, but I've been trying to do a little bit of rotation if I can because games have been coming thick and fast. Mantilla down the right-hand side. Slides the ball in there, doesn't meet a Torino player. Marino now, Diarra just come on the pitch, out to Mantilla. Mantilla there. I'm not convinced about Mantilla. I think we might be looking for a new right wing back because he's always injured. His touch there was absolutely appalling and his ball in the box there was even worse. So I think we've got a little bit of money in the bank now, so we'll be certainly looking at some free transfers again and see if we can pick up some bargains. That's in the back of the net. Azan gets his 11th goal of the season. And that was a nice ball in this time, I think. And it was Mantilla. So on the one hand, I'm criticising him. But then on the other hand, let's just have a look at this one again. So this time, Mantilla does speed down that side. doesn't give the ball away and whips a lovely cross in. So it swings and roundabouts, isn't it, really? I mean, you do need more consistency out of your players, though. It's all right, you know, whipping a ball and we get a goal off it, but if the three things that he did before that were all buffoonery, it's not great, is it? Okay, we do reach half-time. We are going to say that we're pleased, and let's just have a look and see if there's any tiredness in the camp. Baka is looking quite tired, so I think we will bring Zagaritis, who is a player I'm beginning to notice. He's got an anticipation of 16, and he does anticipate moves very, very well. You know, when we've got an attack on, a ball's played to like their right winger, and he nips in quick and pinches it. Anticipation of 16, very, very useful on that side. Okay, Azon with the only goal of the game as we speak. The ball's in the back of the net. I spoke far too soon then. And Hellas Veronica of Verona, I should say, Hellas Verona, have got the equaliser, so not ideal. Let's have a look what happened here. He had two men rise with him then and still managed to get the ball in the back of the net. Kemlin now with the corner. That one is just up in the air. Back to him from Ricci. Ilic there fires the ball against the crossbar. And, well, we need a little bit better luck than that, don't we? Well, a couple more changes. Fagioli, the young kid, has come on in midfield and Cardoso as the attacking mid. Obviously, you know, we've had the message that he can't score goals, but that doesn't stop him from passing the ball, does it? So maybe he can get the ball to Azon and Azon can do the work for him. I think the reason it's 1-1 is that 64 minutes in, we're looking an absolutely shattered outfit. So not ideal, really. And I think the stats of this game do bear that out. We've had 9 shots, a couple on target. We've really outplayed Verona here. And but we're so tired. I just don't think we've got it in us to get that winning goal. But you never know. They might put a bit of a spurt on. Fagioli now, fresh legs. Lovely ball out there to Mantilla. Yeah, it is. Headed on to Diarra. We lose the ball. And Mantilla has picked it up, though. Mantilla doing some nice work. And Azon slides that in the back. And it is 2-1. And Mantilla, after having a little bit of a tongue lashing in the first half, actually comes up with the goods again. Another good cross for a good goal again by Azon. And this was very nice. I absolutely fired in there to Azon. Okay, I've just dropped into a cautious mentality. We're not doing any of the low blocks or anything that. I think I've given that kind of thing up. But we're just trying to hold on to the ball now. Bit of time wasting. We do run out 2-1 winners. It wasn't the most convincing of wins, but it's 3 points. And, well, what more can you say about that? 11 shots, 3 on target. Verona only had 1 shot on target and scored from it. Our XG 1.88. Their XG 0.21. So I feel like if we'd have had a fully fit squad there, no injuries to me attacking midfielders, fully fit wing backs, we probably would have run out, you know, 3-0 winners in that game. But of course, you know, you just have to roll with the punches. So I'm going to give them a delighted for that because I think they deserve a delighted. They were all very, very tired, but just put that extra little shift in and we did win the game 2-1. And of course, we have to keep an eye there on Inter Milan on 57 points, played 2 games less than us. So at the moment, we're in 3rd place. But like I say, Inter Milan do have those 2 games in hand. And it's weird, you know, I keep looking at Fiorentina. We had them in the Cup this season. We played them in the league twice. And they're actually, well, we've got a game in hand on them. And they're only 3 points better off than us. So maybe a decent summer transfer window and we might start getting a little bit of parity with these top teams. Okay, a really important game next. It's Atalanta. And, well, we do really need to win that one to try and put a little bit of distance between us and them. And the teams around them as well. Because the way things are shaping up at the moment, we could get some European football next season. If I can get a bigger squad and bring some better players in, then we could give Europe a little bit of a go next season. It's probably going to be Conference League, maybe Europa, I don't know at this stage. But anyway, let's get into this Atalanta game. Well, quite a long international break there, which is not ideal. So the team is Lotka in goal. Didn't put any friendlies in there because my team is tied enough, and we had quite a few players away on international duty. So as we saw in the last game, tiredness is a bit of an issue. Lotka in goal, back four of Zagaritis, Marino, Schurz and Mantilla. The three across the middle, Ilic, De Silva and Ricci. Kemlin is playing the DM. Vlasic is back as the attacking midfielder and Azon up front. And my word, could some goals from Azon be very, very worthwhile today? Okay, only 1 minute on the clock, and Lindstrom is going to take a free kick here for Atalanta. And Lotka does push that one away. This game, by the way, is taking on even more significance. We are in 5th place at the moment, and 5th place would guarantee, well, not, yeah, 5th place would guarantee us a Europa League phase position. No playoffs or anything like that. We go straight into the Europa League. 6th place is dependent on the Italian Cup. 5th place is guaranteed. So at the moment, we've got that 5th place spot. Atalanta are just 1 place below us, but they are 8 points away from us. A win today would put them 11 points away from us. So it's really, really important we win this game today. Very, very important. But we do have to keep our feet on the ground. You know, the board requirement is top half. So maybe it's a case of just, you know, use the money that I've built up. Let's go in at the summer transfer window and see what we can do. But obviously Europa League football would be great because that's a bit more money coming in, isn't it? We do get 7.2 million, I think, as well from the league for finishing in 5th place. So, I mean, you know, I'm doing a lot of waffling here. We do need to win this game, really. And at the moment, we're just playing the ball around without too much effectiveness. And shows at the back. We look very, very uncertain here about what we're meant to be doing. Azon plays the ball to Ilic. Ilic, a lovely little tap on. Vlasic is in. That's in the back of the net. And that was a very, very nice move. We haven't trained that on the training ground at all. I didn't recognise that move. I mean, we just seemed to pass the ball around forever, didn't we? And I was kind of waiting for Christmas to come. All of a sudden, after burners went on, Ilic into Vlasic. And, well, it's all the itches. We're 1-0 up. Well, a very, very even game there, as you can see. Both teams have had 2 shots, both on target. XG is poor for both teams. Possessions more or less equal. So it's a very, very even game, this. I am going to say please to them. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, you see, once again, Ilic is tired, Vlasic is tired. It's not ideal, is it, really? Okay, can we bring... Cromartia can come on for Ilic. And the Fujimoto can come on for Vlasic. And let's move into the second half. 74 minutes on the clock now, and we've got the goal. We don't need any more highlights. If this game runs out with no more highlights, yeah, that'll do me. 2 more changes. Diarra and Fagioli come on in midfield. Can we nick a 1-0 win here? There's been no highlights since about the 20th minute. So can we just keep that up? No highlights needed. Thanks very much. Okay, last changes have been made. Zagaritis has come off, and the assistant manager has said bring Walters on. I'm not quite sure. I've done that without thinking, really. It should be Bakker. But anyway, we're on a cautious mentality now. We are playing a very disciplined game. 10 minutes of this game left. Let's see if we can get this 1-0 win. Well, it's definitely not been a game to put on camera, this one. Really. The only highlight in the game that we've had. I mean, my word, I know Italian football is known for being defensive style of football, but my word. I mean, we've got the 3 points, that's all that matters. Big smile on my face, but from a viewing point of, well, there was nothing to see, was there? But you know what? That should, in fact, we're going to give the lads a delighted there, because that should now put us 11 points ahead of Atalanta. Let's have a quick look. So, yes, we are 11 points ahead of Atalanta because 5th place will do us. 5th place, Europa League football, that will be absolutely fine. As you can see there, Napoli just 1 point behind us. Well, I must admit, when I was doing the intro to this video, I didn't think we'd get 6 points today because Atalanta normally give us a very good game. And to be fair, they did. It was a very, very close game, a tight game. There were very few highlights. In fact, I think the only highlight was us actually putting the ball in the back of the net. So not great from the viewing point of view, but from Torino's point of view and from my point of view, a 6-point episode. We're up into 4th place. 5th place will do us this season. And, well, we're 11 points ahead of 6th place now. There are quite a few games to play though, so a lot of football to play, a lot of points to be won and lost. And well, talking about that, I'm going to do exactly that now. Going to go away, play some games off camera, and we'll more than likely be back for the last 2 games of the season, and then we'll be into a summer transfer window. And I can't wait, because for once, we've got a bit of money.